And go to the next topic, and we may not try to cover all of these. Like I said, I respect your time. Another thing, what's the level of your zeal? And you guys know what that means, right? You know, your energy. What are you doing with your drive? If you say you want to do A, B, C, what's your drive? If you want to be a doctor, then you got to be motivated. Your zeal have to be high. As black men, our zeal got to be high. But we're starting to identify those things before we get to that point. Because once you get the purpose, your life and the way you want to live, and your spiritual foundation, your zeal just opens up. That's what happened to me with youth. I've been working with youth over 30 years, and I kept questioning, was it for me or not? And God just kept showing me. People kept coming to me. The more I started working with kids and younger generations, the more it just got me excited, because I know it's a true purpose there. So my zeal increased. That's how I became the CEO of Sankofa Youth Counseling Service. Because I wanted to do it, it was important to me to create it. Okay? Now, let me just grab something right quick, because I mentioned the name, and I just want you to kind of just observe this for a minute. Brother Short, you can't say nothing. Okay? Whoever was in here earlier, you can't say anything. Just food for thought. All right? So we'll come back to that. Everybody with me so far about what we've said? We in consensus about that? Okay. Remember your level of zeal. It's like if you're an athlete. You won't be the best athlete. You got to train, you work. Your zeal, your drive is there. Okay? Part C. And basically, we've talked about it, or touched base on it a little bit earlier, but are you confused about what to do with your life? And I'm not saying that in a bad way. What I'm saying is, have you decided which path you're going to go in life? It's not always there 17, 18, 19. Some people don't get it till 40 or 50. It just depends. But we can't lie to ourselves, gentlemen. We can't. You know, it's a lot of people that probably look up to your nieces, nephews. Until we come clean with self, it's not going to work. And they're going to see straight through you. My brother said something earlier. This brother has a lot of experience in working with kids. They'll call your hand out. And a lot of times, when they know you really care, you'll be the one they act out with. Yeah. But then they really craving for some knowledge or a way to go about it. But at the same time, you have to find out where they are. And that's why we're meeting, to find out where we are, so we'll know how we're moving. Just like I mentioned to your president, that I'm obligated to help y'all in any way I can, man. Any way I can. Not just about me being up here. I know I'm held accountable for doing this. So this is why I'm doing it. All right, so that basically was the first part. And being confused is not always bad. It's just a matter of making up your mind. And once you make up your mind, then you can live a better life.
Confusion, just to piggyback off that, I look at it as a blessing in disguise. Because if I'm confused, that means I was actually trying to get somewhere with my thoughts, and I got in a roadblock. So really, don't focus on being confused or in a state of confusion. Think of it. Okay, what I'm gonna do to get out of it? Am I gonna be here? Because complacency is the worst thing I feel like any man could face.
Especially
Definitely sitting there saying, okay, well, I'm in college. Well, I got a good major. Well, I got one internship. Well, complacency it limits you. You put a cap on yourself. So
true.
Even if you're confused, it's all about what you do from there.
Right. And it's so important, man, and we just have to take time and just sit down. I know you guys have a real busy schedule, but if you don't take time, man, everything is just whirling around you. You know, okay, I gotta go to class.